What's up, friends? This is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K exclusive Best Buy Steelbook edition of Free Guy. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Free Guy is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by 20th Century Studios / Disney. It comes in a 4K standard edition, as well as a Steelbook and a Target exclusive. Now, as far as the film itself goes, Free Guy is what I like to call a very welcome surprise. I was aware of this movie pretty much from the beginning, of course, with me being a Ryan Reynolds fan, and I always enjoy a good cast. And when the cast was announced, I was, pretty much on board with this. And of course, Taika Waititi playing a part in this. You can't go wrong there. But I was aware of the film, and when I finally saw it in theaters, I really enjoyed it. I think it's great. I think it's kind of unfair to label it a quote-unquote video game movie. It does have a lot of that as part of the actual plot, but I think it's more or less an action-adventure comedy kind of story, and I think it really works well. It has a good narrative. I think, there's a little bit of Easter eggs for video game fans in it. But also, it's got a lot of heart to it, and there's so many great action sequences. It's fun. At the end of the day, in the times that we live in, that's really all we can hope for. I'm very happy with how Free Guy turned out, and I encourage you, even if you don't buy the Blu-ray or the 4K, definitely watch it at least once. It's well worth your time. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook edition of Free Guy here. I like the image. Actually, it's funny because the graphic has a little bit of a shine to it, where the Steelbook, the blue, is a bit of a matte finish. So I like it. It's kind of cool. And then very basic back, and then the spine, and interior, some artwork. I like the up close shot of the tie. It's cool. And cool action shot for the interior artwork. Very nice overall presentation. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Free Guy on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio. It is an upscale from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 for the grading. This movie was shot digitally, and the overall look of the film is very clean. There weren't any real imperfections to speak of, and honestly, the film looks immaculate image-wise. Free Guy as a movie has a lot of great visual eye candy, which the HDR takes full advantage of. This movie pops visually. This looks fantastic, especially when Guy in the video game world puts on the glasses and the heads-up display is, visible to the viewer. You get that extra boost of lighting with the energy bar or the power-up boost icon. The world itself is also very vibrant and alive. Blue skies, the buildings look very dynamic. The clothing the various characters wear also really stand out. This movie pops visually, and the HDR does a fantastic job. Black levels are appropriately deep and inky, no issues of elevation to speak of. There aren't a whole lot of nighttime scenes in the film, but whenever there is a darker environment, it's rendered very nicely. And shadow detail is on point, it contrasts light sources very well, and once again, it looks pretty good overall. The Ultra HD offers a nice increase when it comes to detail. With skin textures and clothing being the usual beneficiaries here, other aesthetics such as a building or a weapon, a vehicle look great up close, and the overall look of the film is much improved over the Blu-ray. I did pop in the standard Blu-ray and did a few A and B comparisons to a few key scenes, and you can definitely notice an improvement in those areas. Free Guy on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio presentation. This movie is made with the surround sound environment in mind, with all the action scenes sounding extremely well, and thankfully it does not suffer from the previous Disney release's issue with low volume. This movie has a great dynamic feel to it and a wonderful listening experience. Dialogue is handled through the center channel clean and clear, no issues to report, even during the more action-heavy moments, which there are plenty throughout the film. And the front speakers, they sound great on their own, but they also complement the center channel nicely. In the mid-level and rear speakers, there's a lot of environmental, action scenes, musical moments that make great use of those speaker placements, and everything from gunfire to a car chase, everything in between, it really just has a good overall feel. Equally impressive is the use of the high speakers. Whether it's discreet or complementary, they sound fantastic, and the action really comes to life and pulls you into the film. And the LFE channel, it's great. It's got a bit of heft to it and punchiness. It doesn't get overly aggressive, but whenever there's an explosion or a car crash, you will definitely notice its presence. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Free Guy on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a solid A. This movie looks beautiful visually. Of course, the video game world really comes to life with the HDR giving you a visual pop in color. Black levels are solid, and there's a very noticeable increase in detail. I'm very impressed with the picture quality, and I think you will be as well. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one an A. The Dolby Atmos in Free Guy is an excellent listening experience. All the speakers are utilized at any given moment, and the action scenes really highlight an excellent track. This movie sounds great with the Atmos, and if you have that set up, you will be very impressed. So that is my review of Free Guy on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.